Safety first.
Okay, here's this setup. I wanted these rounds flush with the top of this piece of angle, the corner of the angle. If this is square here and this is 90 degrees and that's down on the angle and it's holding these there, I should be good. That was so I can mount that right there in the center. Perfection. Close enough for who it's for. I couldn't see any run out. Let's weld it in place before it moves. Okay, let me show you what this is for. Okay, what this part's for is it will slip up on this ram, woo, warm, on my little hydraulic press here. It's a 12 ton. I need to bend some 11 gauge steel, which is about 1/8 inch, and my little bender wouldn't do it, so I'm going to use this press. I'll have another piece of angle setting underneath it. I'm going to put guides on the end. That's next. 3/4 inch ID DOM tubing. Drawn over mandrel. There's no flange or anything on the inside, so a piece of 3/4 should fit in there snugly and slide. I ground off the outside after I cut it off with the cutoff saw to get it so I could mount it in the lathe without any trouble. Now I'm going to face off the ends and chamfer the inside and outside. Just to make it more square and smooth for things to fit. Now I'm going to go to the other side on the inside and cut and chamfer the inside, so I want the lathe spinning in reverse, which would be counterclockwise. Nice and square, chamfered on the inside and outside, so there's nothing to catch my 3/4 inch. Now I'll do the other end, and then I have another one to do. Okay, here's where I'm at. I've got the tube that will go up into the bottom of my press where the hydraulic ram pushes down, all attached. I've got the rounds attached to each end of this. I guess I welded them to the top side of this, and then I welded them in here to the top of the V of the angle on both sides, and I welded the angle to that flat. It's a 3/8 inch by probably 1 1/4 flat. Now I got the rounds, 3/4 rounds cut and cleaned up so they'll slide right through the through that, which will guide this down straight onto there. Now I got to get this up here and welded to those 3/4 inch. Trying to figure out how I can lock it up there to the exact right height and have it flat and square with everything. I will come back and show you my setup before I weld it. Okay, I'm back. Had to take a break for a few days. Had other things to do. I've been thinking about how to attach this. And I've got a couple 1/2 inch rounds, about 3/4 inch long. I'm going to weld those to the angle and the top of that 3/4 inch. And see if I can get that to slide straight down on my press. Not sure if this is going to work now that I've thought about it, but we're going to finish it. Get my welding gloves on. I lined it up by putting a square here on both sides so both my angles were directly above each other. That's how I got everything lined up. Setting on these angle blocks from my mill and just a thin piece of metal here to hold them up. And it came out just the right height. Let's see if it will set there now. This other side welded and we'll see how she fits. Okay, I'm back again. This project has stretched out long enough. I had to have these burnt, or I'd burn them at work. This down here will set in between the 2 bars on my press. And then that is going to set up on top of here, and that will get these high enough that they won't hit my press when they come sliding down. And if I mount them right here, like so, everything will be the way I need it. But let me square everything up, get it tacked in place, and then we'll see how she looks, how it works. Okay, flaws in the design. Problems I see. If I want to bend a line on a specific spot, it's going to be hard to line it up. Unless I build some kind of stop behind it, so I can push it into the stop and then bend it. Second thing is this is probably 2.5 inches across, and I'm afraid when I start to bend it, it's just going to bow and not give a sharp bend, unless you bend it clear down to a full 90-degree bend. So this is some 11 gauge, and I have some 11 gauge that I need to bend, and I'm going to see how this works. I put a little T-handled bolt on here, welded a nut to that so I can lock it onto the shaft there. It's definitely bending it, but I've got something I need to bend on about that angle. And let's just check out the bend that I got, see what it looks like. Actually, I think that might work. This is just a scrap piece. Let me go get what I need to fit it to. I need to make a new hood for my forge, and that's going to be the inlet for the smoke. And it's going to have a 10-inch flue. Okay, I bent it a little farther than I needed to, but I think I can make this work. So let me get my parts, and let's try this.